about it. Hey, yo. What's up with y'all? All right. We're going to put these over. We don't need these today. Do that. We're going to do that. You see that? Let's see. Okay. Just waiting for a few more minutes, a few more seconds. Then I'm gonna get started. Oh snap. Dang, I'm gonna have to turn that off. I messed that up. Hey, hi, mine. Oh, I messed that up a little bit. It's all good though. All right, so 2 minutes. Bam. Okay, let's go. So, power selection. All right, we're starting from my left, your right. Hey, Pentarina. It'll be power 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So take a look. Let me get started over here with power 1. And we asking, who's crushing on you? My day's been going pretty well, actually. How's your day been going? I've been enjoying it, for real, for real. We went to the Smell Good store, Bath and Body Works. Took my daughter. She got some stuff. I think she's excited. So there's that. So anyway, power 1. Who's crushing on you? So I got this other reading I'm going to do tomorrow that I was thinking about. It was a tie between either one, so I didn't really know which one. So I just did this one since I'm going to do both of them. All right, so let me see. Okay. So there's going to be somebody who wants to negotiate. Hey, Kimberly. All right, this could possibly be your earth sign. Doesn't have to be. All right, this is somebody who also wants to compete for your attention, or somebody who's very competitive. All right, they may be in a competitive field. Could be your fire sign. So far it's earth, fire sign. We haven't really got any real signs. It's just kind of vague right now. So maybe this is how it goes between y'all. It's kind of vague, all right? All right, we got Sagittarius. So we got fire energy, a little earth energy. All right, and conclusion within reach. So for some of you, this is somebody who either you had an opportunity with and the door closed. Now, this doesn't mean that you guys could have been like romantically together. It just could have meant like there was an opportunity to reach out or a chance to travel or a chance to connect and you guys maybe missed out on it. All right, this is somebody who wants to negotiate with you though. Maybe they work in, like I said, a competitive field or a place where maybe they make sales, they do sales, maybe they have to negotiate with people. Maybe this is somebody who's looking to negotiate with you. This is gonna be somebody who has a great sense of humor. All right, maybe. So I always be like kind of skeptical about people that be funny because they don't really be that funny. Sometimes they do, but for the most part, they don't be. But this may be somebody who's actually kind of funny and somebody who maybe is very lucky. Maybe they play games of chance. Maybe they take a lot of risk. You know what I mean? There's somebody who isn't, I'm not going to say they're not afraid to step outside their comfort zone, but they're more likely to be somebody who's optimistic when doing so. So, yeah. All right. So who's crushing on you? So I'm going to keep this one probably like on there like an hour because we cooking today. Me and my daughter are making some crab legs. And some, she said she don't want them, but I'm gonna eat Brussels sprouts and some mashed potatoes. All right, so we got Aquarius energy, we got Gemini, we got Cancer. All right, this is gonna be somebody who's possibly funny but not funny. I know, right? All right, so this may be somebody who you have opposing views with too, because we got opposition here. All right, this is going to be an opportunity for you to either take on a new reality. So this could, even if it's like a past person, this is going to be somebody who wants an opportunity to take on a new reality with you. They may have new information and possibly they want to communicate that to you because we got the third house here. This could be people who feel like family or people who maybe are in your community. These could be people also who like value your thoughts, value your identity. All right, so maybe they like the way you talk, or these would be people who are like maybe not your usual type because we got Uranus here. They may be unexpected too. So these may be people who are expecting a breakthrough in communication with you, and they feel maybe feel like it's a lucky encounter. So this may be somebody who you bumped into randomly, or who you will bump into randomly. All right, because we got the North Node here. This means it's going to be somebody who's going to be outside your comfort zone in some way. So this means they could be taller, shorter, handsomer, maybe less attractive, maybe richer, maybe poorer, maybe, you know what I mean? They're going to be somewhere different. Maybe they have a different ethnicity than you. Maybe they have a different social standing. Something about them is going to be different here in this chance and this opportunity with this person. And I say opportunity, but it had nothing to do with an opportunity. So I guess somewhere in here, there's going to be opportunity for y'all because I did say something about interacting. So I guess there's going to be a change in the way you interact with these people, if this is a person or people. Haven't gotten too many people just yet. We've just been doing like the oracle. So who knows? We'll get there though. So for some of you, this may be somebody who you've known from like earlier education or from like our younger years, maybe your development years or like your foundational years, what I think are like your 11 to your 17s. I think that's what it is, or your 10s to your 16, 10 to your 17, 10 to 16s, one of them. It's one of those. It's like one of those where you build your boundaries, your foundations, what you believe to be right in the world, all that. Oh, snap. All that. So that's what you're going to be. This is who this person is. All right. This is somebody who likes socializing. They like talking. All right. Maybe it could be like the life of a party, or they could be an entertainer, or they have a good voice. Maybe their voice carries. Like they could be good at just talking because I can just talk right now. So it may be that. All right. And this maybe for some of you, this may be somebody who you had an ending with and they're looking to negotiate with you now. All right. So, part one, who's crushing on you? All right. This may be somebody who may be like good karma for you guys, or they may be facing karma. All right, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is gonna be somebody who's just now starting out somewhere, or just beginning to get a beginning somewhere. Maybe they just, like an apprentice. Maybe they train. Maybe they work out. Maybe they work under somebody else, you know, an Aquarius. Could be a Cancer. I got Pisces. All right, so this may be somebody who's putting on the air of everything being okay or copacetic between y'all. All right, this is like, so this may be somebody who's like in a large friend group, or in a large, like not in a large environment, but like a large group. There's a large group that's around. All right, so maybe you have like casual mutual friends. Maybe they're part of like the outside of your family, like you know them through family. Maybe you know them through, let's say, sometimes I even, because the seven swords are here, this could even be like somebody who's like on the outside of a family or outside of your relationship who's like observing you. That's usually how I've been noticing it sometimes with the seven swords, or somebody outside of the relationship. So this may be somebody who's like outside of a relationship that you've had or you have, all right, and they're keeping their eye on you. Or this may be somebody who's in a relationship who's looking elsewhere, just kind of like curious, you know what I mean? But they also are very analytical about how they move towards you. So like they may talk to you, but it comes off in like a subtle or evasive way where they're not really direct about things. They can be, it seems kind of crafty the way that they word things or the way that they say things. It's subtle. It's not really direct. And you could sometimes misconstrue it, or you can sometimes misinterpret what they're saying, but they do it in like a loving, nurturing, caring way, all right? This is going to be somebody who wants to offer you love too, because we got a lot. They're going to be communicating with you too. So this is a crush that you're going to be hearing from, or maybe you're already talking to, because we do got conclusions within reach. So if it's not necessarily somebody you had an ending with, this is somebody who you're going to be hearing from soon, and you're going to be getting clarity on it, because we got the Knight of Swords here. And they may rush into it and say things a little impulsively, maybe even promise or like talk themselves up in a way that may not necessarily be who they are. They just kind of like, I'm not gonna say they expect it to go a certain way, but they just kind of have their mind set on seeing this progress in a certain way, or seeing this move forward in a certain way once they speak their intentions or once they speak their truth. All right, this may be somebody who just learned how to take care of themselves, and they may be wanting to offer you, let's say, friendship. They may want to patronize you. They may want to support you. They want to help you out or assist you in some way. Hey, Zaria, turn this fan on for Royal, because he in here huffing. It might be a little hot in here for him. All right. Said where's what? Where are you going? Oh, okay. What's she gonna come get you? James Bond, you hope? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to her dire mom. All right. So, boom. This may be somebody who also, because I just seen home. So this may be somebody who has a house. All right. Anyway, this is gonna be an unexpected event between y'all. This is how you're supposed to know this person. It's gonna be something unusual. So maybe the interactions change. And like I said, they're gonna be doing it in a sneaky, crafty, not deceptive, but it's deceiving because it's not outright. So that's the deception behind it. It doesn't look like they're being dishonest in any way. So I don't know. For some, I did say that they could be in a relationship or like tiptoeing outside of one. So that's a possibility. But for the most, I kind of feel like you knew them maybe from a prior relationship or like a friend of a friend, a family member. Hey, Dana. Hello from America. All right. So anyway, it's gonna be a well-dressed person. They may like casual clothes though, like more relaxed, chill clothes. Could be a Cancer, could be a Leo. This is gonna be somebody who also wants you to kind of do. So this may be somebody who's like a trainer or like tries to maybe fix people or tries to put people like how they would like them to be, like tries to change people. All right. This is gonna be somebody who definitely wants you in a relationship, and they may even try to work on your heartstrings. All right. They may be into like chemicals, mixing stuff like that. This could be a Scorpio, a Libra, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. So this could be somebody who's like works with chemicals, or they're like into imagery. So they maybe like make a lot of, maybe I'll say make a lot, but I wasn't thinking like a lot, but maybe they make a lot of money with a creative business or with like some type of like art style that they have or some type of creative venture that they have. They make a lot of money from it. All right. They know how to work on the hearts and minds of people. This is somebody who's a problem solver. So there's somebody who can see stuff before it starts to happen, or it can be like picking up patterns, picking up the way that people react, the way they're. No, they're not that type. Maybe they could be. They could be somebody who probably like pays attention to like body language or pays attention to how people react when they say things. So like they maybe pay attention to your face. Like they look at details a lot. This is somebody who, like, if you ever talk to them, maybe face to face, or if you interact with them, this is somebody who listens to the way that you text. They listen to the way that you talk if you send voice messages, or they listen to the way that you communicate. They listen for maybe key tones or key points. Maybe this is like a keynote speaker or something like that. Like this somebody who has great ideas, and this somebody who's going to be liking you. They're attracted to you because you're attractive. All right. They're also attracted to you because you're very nurturing in their mind. All right. This is how they perceive you, to be very nurturing, and they also see you to be a problem solver, someone who maybe they could see themselves in a family with. So it's kind of like, hey, Miss Cordier, hello from America. So this is like they already kind of can envision maybe a family with you. So this may be somebody who's fantasized about you already, or maybe putting on an air of like wanting to have a family or something like that. You get me? That they want to go along in that realm. This is going to be a very attractive person too, because we got the Queen of Wands. This is going to be a very attractive person. You guys are going to share the same intensity for attraction. So you're going to feel the same way about each other, because we got the Two of Swords here. Now there may be a little bit of timidness. Hey Monique, there may be a little bit of timidness between you guys actually communicating with them and saying things that's on your mind. So there may be like that little bit of like, you know, just difficult really expressing how you guys feel towards each other, or just initially opening up. There may be a little bit of difficulty, but you guys may both sense that there's feelings here, or that there's attraction or some type of connection here. All right. So this person likes your mind. They like the way you think and maybe the way you talk, but you're going to like the way they talk too. And you're going to like their humor. So this probably be somebody that you interact with soon. That's where I was getting from this pile one. But let's look at their thoughts real quick. So what's on their thoughts? I need time and space to heal from my past. So that might be what the Three of Swords was then. It's because sometimes like where it's difficult for them to express their feelings, because possibly they just had a breakup, possibly they just had a separation, and they're just now getting over it, starting to heal, but they could still be a little resentful, but they could be seeing you as the next option or the next choice when it comes to relationships. All right, so King of Cups sometimes could be somebody who's in a relationship, could be married, could be a dishonest husband, somebody who pretends to be loyal, but not really. All right, and that might be what's really going on. That might be why they needed space and the time to heal, but they're crushing on you. So it says, I told my boys about you. Honestly, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship right now. Yeah, so this person isn't really ready for a relationship, but they do want one. So that might be like the sneaky move. So they may be trying to create some type of relationship with you while not. So it gives the impression of a relationship. That's what the Ten of Cups is in reverse. It's the impression of a relationship. This person does have traditional values, or like familiar values, where they really care about, like, you know, family, home, house. King of Cups is that person, and the Queen of Cups. That's why they like you, because you give off the perfect wife type of energy. King of Cups, even though it's in reverse with the Queen of Cups, All right, and they may be already engaged or like married or and interacting with somebody who may be more fiery, more passionate, someone who may be open to one night stands, and that might be like what the sneaky move may be, and that might be what the Three of Swords is. It could be a retribution sometimes. So it could be that. They could be possibly wanting retribution for something that happened in a previous relationship. All right, maybe like a get back possibly for some of you. That might be why they're crushing on you, maybe why they're going to approach you. Because this person will approach you. I ain't just talking shit. They're going to approach you. And they may already be in a connection. If not, this may be somebody who wants one, but they may have just gotten out of one. So you need to know that. This could be like a rebound relationship. So if you do if you do engage, you go slow, all right? And you ask a lot of questions, all right? Because this may be somebody who intends to get you to come to their cause, possibly nurture them, possibly take care of them, help them heal, nurture them, do all this good stuff, just so that way they can possibly go do whatever it is that they wanted to do. Because the Queen of Wands is somebody who is open to one night stands, or who's someone who feels like they deserve more attention than they get. All right. Your communication style, I said that right? That's going to be a big thing. So the way you talk, you need to know that. They're going to be into the way you talk. This may be somebody who likes to listen to the way people talk. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sag, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius. It's all the signs. It's all the signs. All right. So all the signs in this one. We ain't even going to do that. But I got some advice for y'all real quick. So advice. Relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. All right. So this, like I said, this would be somebody who's fated for you too, somebody who you're meant to run into, or this encounter is something that you're meant to run into. It's just giving you a deeper expansion on love and relationships. So let's put that over there. Won't need that. All right. Let me show you pile selection again. Okay, so we got 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Gonna get started with pile 2. All right, all right. Pile 2. Okay. Pile 2. So let's get a little shuffle in. So pile 2, who's crushing on you? All right. Okay, so pile 2, who's crushing on you? Okay, we got Aquarius. This is going to be somebody who's a rebel or somebody who acts out. They get a lot of attention. And they get a lot of attention for their quirkiness or for the way that they act. All right, this is somebody who doesn't like traditions. Could be a Capricorn. All right, or a Leo. All right, so this, or Cancer. So this may be somebody who tells good stories. All right, they have an expansive vision. They could be a visionary. All right, it could be, hey y'all, they could be a visionary. What's up, Jinx? From Kentucky. You're, all right, so, E. Okay, okay, E. Anyway, this is going to be somebody who, this may be like a taboo connection, or this is going to be somebody who, there's gossip around them. Like, there's a lot of chatter around them. All right, and this may be somebody who just does what they want to do. People talk about them a lot, all right? Maybe because they're someone who, I was going to say maybe ahead of their time in some ways. Okay, this is also somebody who's very good at painting pictures, and this is somebody who can show people a vision and lead people there. So they can give you a step-by-step, play-by-play, how to get there, how to do something. I guess I'm just going to say visionary is just like the most clearest way I could say it. Visionary. All right. So maybe they take a while to get to wherever they're going, because I was going to say more, but what it felt was like I'm about to tell you a whole bunch of stuff that really just don't be important. So this may be somebody who does that, who gives you like the whole runaround, tells you play-by-play, stuff that you don't really care about or even really need to know. All right, I got Leo again. I got Sagittarius, Scorpio. All right, so there's going to be somebody who's possibly manipulative. All right, but they are abundant. This somebody also wants to grow. They may be seeing this possibility as like a brand new chance maybe, or something that's a little bit outside of their comfort zone, something that maybe they have to do different behaviors that act differently to acquire, all right? But this is somebody who believes that they can make it happen through being analytical, not analytical, through being strategic, all right? And possibly very secretive with their motives or with their actions. All right, this may be somebody who doesn't do a lot of talking though. Even though they can tell a story, they can tell a good story, they may not do the most talking. All right, like this may be somebody who whispers or like talks very low, kind of meek. They don't want everybody to hear what they say. All right, this could, like this, because we got Scorpio here and because we got Aquarius or the Rebel, this could be like a taboo connection or something that just maybe be frowned on a little bit. All right, possibly frowned on in some way, because we got confession, which has to do with scandal. So people would talk about this person or talk about you if this, I guess if it got out, because Scorpio's here, so it's a secret. So people would talk about this if it got out. All right, it's maybe somebody stays at like a short distance from you, or like there's an obstacle between you guys actually being able to move forward. All right, this person is somebody who's lucky, so they got luck again because we got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's gonna be somebody who would be fated as well to like encounter you. All right, but they may be like some type of, they feel like the vibe, it's like a build up, but they're not quite sure where it's going to. Got Capricorn energy again. This is gonna be somebody who's at the top of their field, all right, or somebody who's growing to the top of their field, crushing on you. This may be somebody you've already interacted with before then in the past. And that's what the secretness is about. Because it's like a secret desire about you, but something about the connection couldn't get out. So that's what you need to know. This may be somebody who's in like a leadership position, all right, or somebody who's in like the health field, maybe medical, but like health, because we got the sun here, which is kind of like Virgo energy, but not really quite. It's more about like your health, your focus, your vitality, things that make you feel comfortable expressing yourself, your ego, stuff like that. So it's something like that. This may be somebody who's very good at focus. They have a lot of discipline. All right, I'm not gonna say working out because I don't really see that, but I was gonna say working out because it's been coming into my mind, so I'm gonna say working out, but that's not what I was thinking. This is somebody definitely who isolates, and a lot of people don't see them. So maybe they're mysterious because a lot of people don't see them, but when they talk, they say a lot, but they don't talk a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe what they say comes off very strategic. All right. For some, they could be working in a bank, or they work around finances, money. They could be into like games of probability, games of chance. You know what I mean? Maybe like the lottery, maybe like, I don't know, they do something like where they get a lot of abundance for the work that they put in, for the effort that they put in. So maybe this may be somebody who's very fortunate in some ways, like whatever they do seems to benefit them or seems to expand or seems to grow or seems to glow. They could be, I'm going to say an overachiever in some way, because like it gives me somebody who their words carry weight, or like what they do, their impressions make a lot of people talk about them. So that might be why this is somebody who feels they need to be strategic or secretive with this crush. Because whatever they do, it seems that everybody talks about them, or everybody is going to be speaking on the connection should you guys interact. This could be a Libra. All right, this is somebody who feels like they don't know, to be honest. And I got Virgo here too. So this may be like a loner, a popular loner, all right? Yeah, this may be like a popular loner, all right? And this may be somebody who has like trust issues from either previous relationships, or they just, sometimes when I see the Hermit, I think of them as being somebody who's a low life, but not necessarily a low life, but they've dealt like in some areas where maybe it's a little sketchy, a little dangerous. Other people may not necessarily go there. This may be somebody who's like that, all right? And this is somebody who wants to break free of how you guys have always interacted. So however you guys have done it before, there's a secret desire or a burning desire to act differently than you guys have already done it. Now, what could be stopping you guys could be like, you know, maybe the taboo-ness between it, or it could be like a distance between y'all, or it could just be like their pessimistic view of the way that things would happen. Like they can't really see it going long term or going further than where it is. So that might be what stalls them from even doing anything. Like they would like to make it happen, but it's like, I don't know. But because we got the Wheel of Fortune here, there is a possibility that they may try their hand, all right, because of the Wheel of Fortune. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's actually questioning societal beliefs. So this is somebody who's actually questioning, oh, Dana, thank you. Look, so this may be somebody who questionably, they question society, like the beliefs. They might be wondering like, well, why are we acting like this? Or why do I feel this way? Or why am I hiding it? So this may be somebody who really wants to like be in their personal power and maybe trust in their ego or trust in their confidence and say something, but I don't really get them opening up and saying nothing. I just get them to kind of like obsessing and just kind of like holding on and just like maybe observing or just like whispering and talking, gossiping about you. They talk to their friends about you. That's what I would get from this vibe, is like they maybe talk to their friends, or they tell people about you, or there's just like a lot of rumors that go on about this person. Like a lot of people could talk about this person. Uh-oh. It's getting hot in here, y'all. Don't make me get hot. All right, who's crushing on you? So this may be somebody who has car issues, all right? And for some of you, it's gonna be somebody who has an easy, laid-back job. Like the job isn't too hard. They actually get a lot of time to themselves. They may even be like having time doing like overindulge in some things, like pleasure maybe, or this also is maybe somebody who hangs around you. They just linger. They don't say so much. You thought as such. So this could be somebody who has like a newer vehicle, or yeah, like a newer vehicle. They have money. I'm gonna say this: they have some money. I don't know how wealthy, if they're wealthy, but they have some money, or they can come across money very easily. So like opportunities seem to fall into their lap all the time. This may be somebody who's like waiting on an opportunity, hasn't really found a way to be able to like move forward or conquer this path. You know what I mean? So like they could feel like this relationship is stagnant. So if it's somebody that you're like dealing with, maybe they're like in the public eye, but like not out in the public eye. Like people know them. They have maybe like a status or a name or a label or something like that, persona or something like that, but they may not necessarily be like the most popular. Maybe people don't openly like them. That might be kind of the vibe too. Like people don't openly like say that they like them or don't openly give them their flowers. Right? It's maybe even somebody who's a little bit stubborn with the way that they hope things would be. So they may kind of force situations because if they know that people care, they can kind of push people or box people in. So this may be like an aggressive type of person, but like not in like a physical aggressive, but like more in an aggressive, like they assert themselves very well. So like if they know that there's something going on or they know there's a potential for a situation, it's maybe somebody who asserts themselves in a way or gets very theatrical or very enthusiastic to like paint the picture. They may already like idolize you or have you visualize as somebody certain, like so, like romanticize. They romanticize the situation, but they see it as more like a new opportunity. Possibly just somebody you worked with or you do work with or they work at a desk job or I don't know. They do something. They do it's like work. There's an opportunity to work here or to like start something and they want to make you feel secure with whatever it is that they offer you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Anyway, if you do hear from this person, this is going to be somebody who's going to make you feel a lot more enthusiastic or excited about life. They're going to bring in a lot more passion into your life. Oh, let's see what is on their mind. Oh, I didn't even use this one. Hold on. I'm skipping some. I didn't even use these yet. Hold on. So who's crushing on you? Could be a Scorpio. All right, so this is somebody who's working through fears of like saying what's on their mind or fears of like expressing what's on their heart. All right, like I said, could be because of taboo, could be because of rumors, could be because of other people's gossip, like what other people may say. This person cares a lot about that. Maybe because, like I said, their public image, their public persona, like, you know, I mean, they have a little bit clout or something. They could be worried about that. All right. So maybe they just don't want to be talked about. Because that's what it is, a fear of intimacy. All right, so this may be somebody who's very very spiritual, but they have practical applications to it. So like maybe they have reasons for why they don't split the pole, or reasons for why they drink water in the morning, or reasons for why they sage. You know what I mean? They may be like into that type of spiritual stuff, but they have like practical reasons for why they do the stuff that they do. So it may be spiritual in nature, but they do it for a practical reason that you can see evidence of it in their life. So this is who this person is. It's somebody who's actually patiently reflecting or waiting for an opportunity. So they're just kind of like lingering for the right moment, for like, I guess, like, you know, for fate or for luck to like fall into their lap for them to be able to have this interaction with you. So this is somebody who's going to try to stay consistent, possibly try to hang around you, just linger, you know what I mean? Maybe even give you a little bit of talking, try to empower you, you know, speak life into you in some ways. Maybe flirt, but this is like somebody who tells great stories. So they try to connect with you through storytelling or through sharing like emotional hurts or pains and stuff that they have. Like they're trying to connect with you in an emotional way, but they may try to come off as like a friend or try to keep it like business wise so that it doesn't seem like it's any more than that. But they do. They like you a lot. All right. This is somebody who's kind of sees you as they see themselves. Like they maybe see you as a mirror in some way. All right, so signs we got are Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo. Oh, and then let's see what's on their thoughts. Thank you, Dana. I do my bestest. Thank you, y'all. I want a family with you. So this person wants a family and they want you to forgive them. They keep tabs on you through their social media. So they keep tabs on you through your social media, and they want a family with you, and they want you to forgive them. So for some of you, this may be somebody who wants you to forgive them. That might be the blockage. And that's sometimes what work through your fears is somebody who's holding a grudge or trying to get past one. Maybe like an intentional hurt, or intentional hurt or an emotional hurt that they haven't really worked through, they haven't really let go of. So that might be who this person is. It's maybe somebody who has deep fears around people getting to know them for who they really are. All right. So that, oh, did I give you the count? Let me give you the advice. My bad, y'all. Miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. Magic and miracles are about to, all heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. All right, so magic and miracles about to come your way. Okay. All right, so pile 3, we is moving. All right, bet. Pile 3. Dang, you know what I missed on the last piles? I didn't even give y'all like the details of like what they look like, what they may be wearing. I should have. All right, but anyway, pile 3. Who is attracted to you? I mean, who's crushing on you? Could be a Capricorn. I got Capricorn, so this is gonna be a big boss, like Rick Ross or like Rose. This is a competitive type of person too, aggressive. They got status. This may be somebody who's in a public eye, famous, all right, reputation. They have a public image, all right. This is a CEO or a business-minded individual, very persistent. I got Capricorn out twice, so this is gonna be somebody who's very persistent, very logical, very disciplined, all right, motivated. All right, this could be also somebody who's very traditional too. Hold on. Very traditional. We got Taurus and the competitive again. Competitive. And we got, okay, so this may be somebody who indulges in pleasure, has a nice house, has some luxuries, wears a lot of designer or something. Could be an Aquarius. All right, this is somebody who also feels imprisoned by the expectations of others. Somebody who feels like they can't break free of maybe traditional values or of a certain perspective that other people have of them. This may be somebody who has a nice body. They like to show it off. So this may be somebody, like I said, who's disciplined. This is somebody who's looking to compromise with you, all right? They maybe have a different desire than what you do. So, I don't know, but there's a potential here. There's a potential with this person because the 10th house is here, which does represent a potential of growth, usually in the career. So this may be somebody who we work with, or this is somebody who's very career-based, like focused on career. And that might be why they overindulge in pleasure. Like, you know, they may have a lot of money. They may have like a lot of stability under them because we got Taurus and Capricorn. And we got the CEO, man, the big boss. This is somebody who has it. This is going to be somebody who moves towards you cautiously too. Because kind of like the Pile 2, they have a worry about how other people will see them, all right? Like this is somebody who feels confined by the expectations of others. They may have fame, they may have recognition, people may know their face, people may know them. I won't say people may know their body. So maybe they show their body off in some way, or their body is very defined and people recognize them by that. All right, this is somebody who likes to take action. They're not afraid to take action, and they're not afraid to be a leader or independent. So like they'll do things on their own. All right, this may be somebody who can do like yoga or conforms in some way, or you know, maybe they wrap their ankles, so it's like basketball, or wrap their wrists or something. So that could be like basketball. If it's a woman, she wears good makeup. Like you can notice her makeup. It's not really like overly done or too bad or whatever, but it's attractive. All right, so maybe somebody likes a lot of fruit, or they have fruit trees that grow in their yard. All right, or they have fruit trees around them. Maybe they stay near an orchard or something like that. All right, but this is gonna be somebody who wants maybe something different than what you want, or this is somebody who's looking to like compete for your attention. They may even be in a competitive field. All right, this is somebody who fix things. There may be an issue with you guys getting on the same page because we got adjustments are required, which really means that you guys maybe don't have the same intentions or the same desires. Like you may, I don't know why, I don't know. Maybe you like this person too. I don't know. But adjustments required will just indicate that a relationship is you guys just don't have the same wants or needs or desires. Like there's a difficulty getting both of your needs met. So it's maybe somebody who has difficulty. If it's not necessarily with you, just somebody in general who has difficulties getting their needs met. All right, maybe because they work a lot, maybe because they're in the public eye, maybe there's a difficulty with them being too traditional, too practical, too sometimes, and I'm a Capricorn, so sometimes people will be like, Capricorns are boring because they do like routine, they like schedule. We got Taurus energy here too. So there's maybe somebody who likes routine, schedules, who has a routine, a schedule. Like they stay consistent with that. All right, we got Pisces energy here too. So maybe somebody who likes the movies, or they could be in movies. So this may be like an actor, somebody who's in movies or does movies, and maybe the movies that they do shows their body. So that could be like an OnlyFans. They don't have to necessarily show their body, but maybe they have like an OnlyFans. You get what I'm saying? All right, so this is definitely a competitive person. All right, an instigator is what I wanted to say. Maybe they start trouble with other people. Could be a Virgo. This is gonna be somebody who has their eye on you too. Well, duh, because they're attracted to you. So that's that. That's not surprising. All right, so this may be somebody who does service for other people then. Or this is somebody who's going to want to come about to like give you service. This is going to be somebody who's going to be showing you that you are valuable, or that you're treasured. You know what I mean? They want to show you what you're worth to them, that you're worth something. All right. This may be somebody who I'm going to say that this is higher status, higher echelon. This may be somebody who you kind of feel like you're not good enough for. Hey, what's up, B? And I don't know if you ever feel like you're not good enough for anybody, so I don't want to project that on you, but this may be like somebody who you be like, oh, you're into me? Okay. You know what I mean? One of those things. All right. This may be somebody who you work with for some of you, or this is somebody who wants to work with you. They have a plan. They have an agenda on how you guys can get on the same page. They may be a little bit crafty with the way they put words, or they say words. They're good with words. This is somebody who has a lot of creative potential as well. They may use their talents to like outsmart people or outslick people, or this is how they make their money in some way, where they have to think outside the box, or they have to do things that are a little bit, we call it manipulative, but it has to be a little bit crafty or a little bit unorthodox in order for them to make things happen. So this person maybe works a business that is more about like where they have to take care of themselves with it. Like, so this may be like they may not work necessarily for a corporation. They may work, well, it looks like a corporation. So maybe sometimes they can work like a 1099. You hear what I'm saying? What y'all talking about in there? Like they could wear like a 1099. Hey Rose, glad to see you. All right, so yeah, like maybe I don't know, something like that. Like maybe they run like a business, but maybe they run their own business, or it's like I don't know. It could be a corporation because it has a big business, or it's somebody who has like backstage access to places that other people don't. So they have like authority in some places that other people can't go. They get to call in, hey Sherilyn, so they get to go places where other people can't go. You know what I mean? They get access where most people aren't allowed to. It could be a Cancer. All right, this is somebody who definitely makes people feel guilty for not like assisting them, helping them, loving them. They know how to work on people's hearts as well. But this is also somebody who can be a little rageful when their needs aren't met. So it can also be somebody who stops loving you or stops nurturing you when you don't give to them in the way that they want. All right, they may be like good with their hands. Sometimes I think this is like a surgeon or a barber. When it's a magician, it could be like a surgeon, a barber, a seamstress, somebody who's just really good with their hands. They could be a carpenter. They can be anything. Anything with hands. A manicurist. They could be just really good with their hands. All right, and they may have other people that work around with them. Like this could be like 2 other people that be around that hang out with them. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Virgo, Gemini. Like they keep somebody around. Maybe they have like an assistant. Maybe they have like kids that be around. Maybe it's like friends that are always just like hanging around like Mo and you know what I mean, Curly. You know what I mean, like some type of shit like that. But it's somebody who knows how to compromise between people. All right, they can just naturally be a natural leader, like just natural authority, possibly into like the healing field or like a medical field, or they're just, but at this time, this person is learning to take care of their own emotional needs or take care of themselves in a way that makes them feel secure. So they could have a nice place. That might be what it is. Maybe they have a lot of plants in their place. Maybe they have a lot of like shrubbage, or maybe they have like a lot of just like nature. This could be like animals, fruit. You know what I mean? Like you may see fruit, like you know how you go into people's house and they have like fruit on the table, fruit on the counter, just like food or like healthy stuff. So they may be into like healthy stuff, possibly vegan then, because they have a nice body. So it's something like that. Like this is somebody who's very supportive, very helpful, and doesn't mind working with groups or working with large people, like a lot of people. All right, they get a lot of honors, a lot of respect, a lot of recognition. And like I said, maybe because of their attractiveness, you know what I mean, or just maybe it's because it's like the nurturing, healing energy that they have and their assertiveness. Like this may be somebody who protects other people or stands up for other people, guards other people. Like they're of service, all right? And they make other people feel good or make them feel like they're good enough, all right? but they may be crafty with their tools and their abilities. You know what I mean? Sometimes they may doubt their abilities. They may let other people benefit off of them. You know what I mean? Like where they may not feel like they're doing the great job, or they may not feel like they're getting things right, or they may not feel like they you know, did their best, right? Where there are other people who may benefit from what they're doing. So it could be something like that. All right, but this person feels trapped or confined in some way. They feel trapped by, like, I guess maybe public appearance because of their status, or because of like how you see them. So like, you know how, I'll give an example, like say that you used to be related to somebody, and maybe let's say that your cousin, because I'm gonna give you an example because I know something like this. So just say you were dating your cousin. I mean, your cousin was, I said dating your cousin, definitely not that, but let's say that somebody's dating your cousin and them get married, right? And then they break up, and then whoever they were, like part of that family who you guys might have known as family, it wasn't really your family, but was your family at one time. Maybe there's a crush between them. You know what I mean? Something like that. I'm just giving you an example of it. It doesn't have to be quite like that, but it's like, you know what I mean? There's like maybe like a separation of some sense, like a degree of separation in some way. This person is looking to compromise with you, all right? This person may feel a little shameful or a little bashful to come towards you. So there may be like in a manipulation where they may try to get you to help them out with a worry or something that they are stressing about, or something that is like pressing on their mind, all right? I never date your cousin, Monique. Never date your cousin. I am not that far down south. You feel me? Hey, but look, so this may be somebody who's a happy-go-lucky type of person. They maybe like not jump around, but like play around a lot at work. Like they don't mind chatting and talking. They get a lot of attention at work, or they get a lot of attention wherever they are. Like people like to watch them. You know what I mean? They can soothe people just by them being themselves. All right, but this is also somebody who takes away affection if things aren't going the way that they hope they would go. So like this person won't nurture you, and they won't love you or be like as caring and concerned as you would like them to be if you're not playing into their fantasy, or if you're not catering to their feelings and their emotions. So this is that type of person. All right. What else? Let's look at these. So who's crushing on you? All right. So it's somebody who doesn't let people take from them for free. They make people put work in to get them. And this is somebody who's aware of you, who might have sent you evil eye. So this may be somebody who's like afraid of spiders, or afraid of like insects. So maybe it's like a woman, but maybe guys are afraid of bugs. I don't know. Maybe they're afraid of bugs, or maybe they stay somewhere where tarantulas are. So that could be like a warmer climate, or like where brown recluses are, or black widows. So they could be like in an area where there's like, maybe the spiders are heavily there. You know what I mean? Spider webs. You might be seeing spider webs near the house, by the house. Maybe spider webs in that area. I don't know. Squirrels. So a squirrel climate. Where's that like? Is that like Northeast America? Or I don't know. Do you have squirrels in other countries? I don't know if squirrels are even outside of America. Are they like native to only America? Because one time I went down to Maryland and I seen chipmunks. And I had never seen chipmunks because we don't have those in Delaware. So I was like, what are those? And he was like, those are chipmunks. And I was like, you mean like Alvin? Yo, I was so excited just for that one day I wanted to move to Maryland just for that. You get me? All right, so you said astound you how I get that much from all the cards. Me too. It kind of catches me off guard sometimes too. Like, how'd I get all that from that? Because it'd be a whole lot. I'd just be like, oh, okay, we're going. Let's chip it and get going. All right, courageous type of person. All right, this is gonna be a very dominant person. So let's just look. Let's just see. I feel like they're gonna offer you love, but it's not. But the way it's gonna come about is gonna come like they have an issue or a pressing situation, or they're worried about something, or they're fearing something. Like this is how they're gonna connect with you, and that type of vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like there's something here where they're gonna try to emotionally get you to like come around to help them out, or help them get clarity on something, or help them realize something. You know what I mean? It's that. They want you to get out of that. Is it? Oh, you stay in Maryland, and it's yeah, and so it's probably that. It's dead. There's a lot of spider webs in that area, wherever this person is. All right. So let's see what's on their mind, what's on their thoughts. I regret doing you wrong. So for some of you, they did you wrong and they missed that ass. This may be somebody who have friends with benefits, or it's somebody who wants to have friends with benefits with you. But sometimes regret doing you wrong just means that they just didn't react to you in the way that they felt they should have. All right, this somebody who wants to be cooperative, but they may be trying to manipulate the situation to go in their favor, even though they're giving off a vibe of wanting to compromise. This person has strong desires and strong beliefs. All right, and they may be worried about their opinions of others. So let me give you signs. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer. All right, so here's some advice. Ooh, that was a good pile 3. That's a lot. We're not taking all those. So, Rainbow, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits you beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Okay, so that was pile 3. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. All right. What y'all say now? Huntsman spiders. Okay, so it could be that. It was huge. It was a kind of big spider. He is in Miami. Oh, man. You had a boss who married his cousins? Get the fuck. Yeah, it's a wild world. That's why I don't even be like, I don't even judge no more, right? I mean, I be judging just a little bit, but I don't judge like I used to, because like it's really a wild world. And really, you never it seems like every possible like scenario that can ever exist exists. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I try not to be like too pressed about like right or wrong with stuff. All right, so I'm just shuffling, then I'm gonna put up pile 4. Oh, did I show you what pile 3 was? I don't even think I did, but that was pile 3. Dang. So pile 4, this is gonna be pile 4 right here, the last pile, y'all. Last pile. Let's see if pile 4 is exciting. Pile 3 is kind of exciting too. Pile 4. All right, pile 4, let's go. That's right, Monique, let's go. All right, so pile 4, who is crushing on you? Sagittarius, somebody from a distant place, possibly a broad traveler, all right, or this could be a foreigner. All right, this is gonna be somebody who's a free-spirited and blunt individual. All right. Oh, it's an attractive person. Could be an Aries. All right. Oh, this may be somebody who's a temptation to you, because we got Lilith here. Now, this may be somebody who's also like a wild type of person. Maybe they're very untamed. It's somebody who's not afraid to like express what their deepest desires are. This could be maybe like a very confident, cocky type of person. They're bold. The way that they talk is bold. Like, whoa, how dare you say that? So this is maybe somebody who says things that maybe rubs people the wrong way. They can just be harsh, not like mean, but like, you know, just the way they say things may catch people off guard, almost like a punch in the mouth. All right. And this may be somebody who's like fetishized you, all right, seen you in a way that's a little bit, it's not for who you really are. So this is more like a sexual manner, it seems like. All right. And this may be somebody who can have like a lot of destructive habits. So maybe they smoke, they drink, maybe they have like a sexual addiction, maybe they, I don't know, they're very clever. All right. They're very clever. This may be somebody who you're not supposed to interact with, all right, or who's somebody who feels like they shouldn't be interacting with you. And sometimes taboo can just be like black and white, Asian and Hispanic. You know what I mean? Like it don't really have to be like even though it's not really taboo as much as it used to be, like it could be taboo in that way. Like maybe this person's never dated white, maybe this person never dated black, maybe this person never dated Asian, or whatever. You know what I mean? This could be a student or somebody who's like feels like this relationship is at a tipping point. All right, like they could be afraid to approach you, but they are going to approach you. Oh snap, they are going to approach you. Could be a Gemini. Yes, it is a Gemini. We got 2 Geminis. Now there's going to be somebody who is definitely going to be trying to be secretive about it. Could be a Virgo, could be a Sag, Gemini. All right, it's going to be somebody who's going to want to tell you their thoughts. They have a lot of intensity towards you. And so I did say that. They may see you as a temptation, right? Because we did have taboo in here. So it may be that. This is somebody who feels a little bit worried or a little bit anxious about coming towards you. They may deal with a lot of anxiety. Possibly they work at a desk job. Possibly they work at somewhere where they have a laptop, where they have to do a lot of typing. You know what I mean? That type of stuff, all right? This is going to be somebody who sees you as a secret desire. Very passionate about you. A lot of intense emotions. All right, and this is going to be somebody who's actually hiding it. And this person is going to be questioning themselves and questioning the beliefs that led them to where they are right now. They may be, I'm going to see how they view you in a second, but This is going to be somebody who wants to stand up. They may be a fighter, all right? And this may be somebody who feels like you thirst trap. So if it's a, well, I guess men can do that too. Men thirst trap too in certain ways, all right? But this is going to be somebody who's going to try to thirst trap you. So like, they may message you in a certain way or like present themselves in a certain way to entice you, to indulge you, all right? This may be somebody who likes to keep their options open, or somebody who maybe just recently had a breakup, or somebody who some of you may have broken up with and they may have ghosted you. This may be somebody who's actually afraid to come back and approach you, all right? Like they could have left you, disappeared, left you high and dry, and then all of a sudden they were like still watching and they're like, oh, I want to come back and say something, but they're a little worried about approaching you right now. This could be like a pattern that you guys have had between y'all where they come and they go, but they don't really stay consistent because we got the Knight of Swords. And it's usually somebody who's a conflict bringer. So this may be somebody who brings up a situation that you guys have already handled or already dealt with before. And they maybe want to try to get clarity on it, or they maybe want to give you clarity on it. But whatever it is, it kind of seems like the conversation is going to come out rushed. And so this is going to be another pile of somebody who's actually going to approach you. This isn't just going to be hidden. This is going to be them coming in, and it may come impulsively because this person feels like you guys are on the precipice of something happening here. All right, so that's what's going on here. All right. So who's crushing on you? This person likes your vibes. All right. There may be an issue with boundaries for them. There's somebody who's rethinking their decisions or rethinking the way that they're going to like come at you. What's up, sunshine? All right. They're rethinking the way that they're going to come at you. All right. I thought I read they're into art. So maybe they're into art, like, you know what I mean? Like maybe like museums or something, or they do art, or I don't know, they have a lot of solutions. So they do a lot of thinking. This is somebody who does a lot of thinking. So this is somebody who's already strategized, Leo and Cancer. So this is somebody who's already strategized and considered this and pondered this. And like I said, the nines are a tipping point. Sooner or later, something's going to happen here, all right? Be it good, be it bad. In their mind, something's going to happen here. You can feel the tension. I can feel the tension. Something's going on. So this is somebody who may have not necessarily spoke about it, but this is somebody who has a lot of like ideas of like how this can happen, and they keep doubting themselves or keep doubting the moves that they have. This may be somebody who texts you or texts and always has to revise what they say, or somebody who has to like clean up what they say. So like they may say things, but maybe they always have to like elaborate or be clear about or say something in a way where it's like, I just want you to kind of like get where I'm at. I don't want you to confuse it, like, because the Knight of Swords is upright too. So this is somebody who tries. So this is somebody who tries to give you clarity or tries to be direct about things without trying to lead you astray or trying to be too aloof with the details. This is going to be somebody who maybe changes their mind a lot or tries to change your mind a lot. This may be somebody who wants you to see them differently. All right, because what's really on this person's mind is sexual liberation. So this is more of a freaky thing, all right, because we even got the Lovers here in reverse, which is usually somebody who wants their cake and eat it too, or cake and eat it too. All right, great storyteller. It could be very loud. I think I said that already. Great storyteller. It could be very loud. This person likes to like maybe have like different color hair, brown, red, tan, gold. They could have different color hair. For some of you, this could be somebody who's bald. All right, and this may be somebody who doesn't hang around a lot of people. Maybe you don't see them that often, or people don't see them that often. There's like an air of mystery to this person. All right, but they're very attractive. Their attractiveness is what you're going to notice. The physical appearance. This is what you're going to notice. All right, and this may be somebody who you maybe have issues like gaining closeness to, like intimacy. Like when you're around, there's like a feeling of like like maybe like we're on the same page but we're not. It's like there's like this little boundary between us where we like, you know how you can start talking to people but maybe there's like that little feeling like maybe we shouldn't be talking right now, or maybe we shouldn't be kicking it, like I don't know. I'm just giving examples. I'm not saying it's like this, but let's say a family member, a friend, a family member, a co-worker's wife, husband, girlfriend, sister, whatever, brother. You see them, you know what I mean? And it's like there's like a communication that you have between them. And you're like, oh, I'm kind of comfy with this person. Our conversation is flowing. Oh, we're going somewhere. I can kind of like feel the vibes between us, but like you don't want to make the move because you feel like, I probably shouldn't. Like it's kind of close. It could be this vibe where it's kind of close. It feels like it's kind of close here. Something's a little, I don't want to be the one. You know what I mean? So you could be that. But this person doesn't seem to really care too much about other people's opinion. This is somebody who actually wants to be like empowered through their shadow side, or empowered through their feelings and emotions that they really want, through their desires. So they may be even like not afraid of destructing things. All right, this is somebody who wants to see a bigger picture. They may be a big picture thinker. So like this may be somebody who takes a risk because they think in the long run this will all play out, or in the long run nothing that we did here would matter 10, 5, 20 years down the line. So they may rationalize things like that. All right, because this person really has a lot of passion towards like moving towards you. All right, they maybe live maybe at a long distance, or this is somebody who does like a lot of traveling. All right, a lot of traveling. They're very optimistic about whatever it is that they want to do. Power 4E, yep. They may be a protester standing up for other people's cause. It's like a protector as well, or like a fighter, a champion for some people. You know, it's somebody who wants to like unleash their untamed energy on you. So like they don't want to have to control themselves around you. They don't want to have to rein in what's really going on within their. My mouth is dry. They don't really want to have to rein in who they are. So this person wants to actually show you who they really are. All right, that's cool. What are we gonna do here? Oh, all right, we'll do this. So power 4. Who's crushing on you? Somebody who's independent. This may be somebody who lives on their own or has their own or can take care of themselves. All right. Can take care of themselves. All right. This is going to be somebody who you like the vibe of. All right. They may be very aggressive. It's the vibe that you're going to like about them. All right. And maybe how they like break stuff down. So this is somebody who, for some of you, this is somebody who you had a difficult conversation with recently, or somebody who you felt like you had an ending with. This may be somebody who even comes off like a player, because we got the Knight of Wands in reverse again. They may have outdated beliefs. All right. Sometimes, you know, when people come in, they're reflecting who we are. And because it's taboo, Lilith here, this is just reflecting the shadow side, the aspects of ourselves that we try to hide. So this connection that's coming in is somebody who's just pulling out the parts of us that we try to hide. That's all. This is somebody who's openly confident with it, but this is maybe somebody who's pulling out a side of us where we're like, I don't normally do that. I don't do that. So there's maybe somebody who's betraying possibly somebody else, or just maybe somebody who's trying to break free of some type of social conditioning. All right. That's what it's looking like. Somebody who's done with that type of social conditioning. Could be an authority figure as well. And it's maybe somebody who's like in charge of you or over top of you in some way, or they have some type of authority over you. And this doesn't have to be like it could be like a boss, but it could be like a landlord or a housing manager or a doctor, but it's not really a doctor, but it's like somebody has some type of authority over you. So it could be like a doctor, but it's like somebody has authority over you, right? Maybe even like a salesperson. Like if you go to Walmart and you buy a TV, technically the salesperson at this moment has an authority over you when it comes to the sale. When it comes to the, you know, the choice and demands of the actual product that they're selling, they have authority in this situation. They can tell you, hey, I'll give it to you for $20 cheaper, or $100 cheaper. They have the overall say in that matter. So it could be like that. A public speaker as well. I've seen the Knight of Wands play out as a life coach sometimes, or somebody who inspires other people to take action. All right, this may be somebody who gets jealous and is taking action because they feel like you're getting attention from other people, or they just feel like they really desire you and you haven't been able to make a move. So like this may be somebody who's just impulsively wanting to just take a risk and reach out. And they're going to reach out because we got 2 knights now. All right, so they are going to reach out. They may come out of jealousy and anger and frustration because maybe you know this person from the past and they betrayed you or let you down, and they may be seeing you getting attention, because that's usually when the Knight of Wands comes back in reverse. He usually comes back when other people are giving you the attention and affection and passion that he used to give you. So there's maybe somebody who gets jealous if other people are giving you passion and attention and, like, you know, reaching out. All right, because the Emperor is here. This may be somebody who's seen you as a conquest at one time. They just were here for the fun. I'm just here for the snacks. You ever seen that meme or that t-shirt? I'm just here for the snacks. This could be somebody who is just here for the fun, but they don't like when other people come in for fun, or when other people try to come in and get you. You know what I mean? Like they don't want you to be interacting with other people. So it's kind of possessive. All right. If you dealt with this person. If not, this is still somebody who doesn't like you getting a lot of attention, doesn't want other people hitting on you, and they may try to like cozy up with you out of jealousy or out of possessiveness. All right. Or they may even try to attempt, if you're in a relationship, they may even attempt to try to break it up, because they got the Lovers here, and the Knight of Wands in reverse is somebody who's a person who breaks up and breaks into things. They're usually a vagabond in a sense. Is that a word? It could be. That's somebody who breaks in and stays in places where like abandoned or condemned, I think it is. Anyway, this may be somebody who does that. This may be somebody, for some I was going to say it's like an architect. Because when I thought of revision and solutions, I thought of like an architect. Somebody who's very good with numbers, letters, algebra or something like that. Very good with angles. Very good at like plans, strategies. There's somebody who maybe thinks and then rethinks, or has a plan for a plan. You know what I mean? Because we got Knight of Swords here, so they're very good with action, taking action, and win. They know when to lead, all right? They may know when to stand down and concede, but they also know when to lead. All right, so, So what's on their mind? Let's see what's on their mind, and we're going to close this up in a second. You're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm not letting you go. For some of you, this is somebody who you had a disagreement with. All right? Somebody who feel like they lost control of the situation. They feel like they're drowning in emotions, but they don't want to speak up. But they will. They will, because we got the knights here. The knights are messengers in this deck. So they will be coming towards you and saying something. Let's get 2 more of these cards, and we're out of here. So who's crushing on you? The Crow. So this may be somebody who has great intuition. For some of you, this is somebody who could be slightly psychic or can see into the other realms. They can see past the 3D. They can see past physical looks. They see through illusions. All right? This person is confident, good looking, and talks a good game, but they may have fuckboy or thought energy about them. So they may have some energy where it's like that player energy I was telling you, and they like to have like their cake and eat it too. And they don't really like to build as much intimacy with people as they like. They may be more about the adventure. They may be more about the experience. They may feel like they're very attractive. So they really just like want to go after the things that they desire. And you may be part of a temptation, something that they desire, someone that they fetishized. And they feel like this relationship is at a tipping point. And they feel like it's going somewhere, that it can go somewhere. You know what I mean? At least to a physical connection in their mind. You know what I mean? So this person may be going through like a dark night of the soul. And this person may be trying to purge and like release like some of this, like some of their maybe darker area, or like their control issues, their control mechanisms. Maybe they're trying to let go of like their control ways. They're trying to like clean that up. Maybe this person is trying to, they feel like the end result of what happened between y'all hasn't really produced the results of what they wanted. So it's been nothing but hardships, difficulties, and maybe there's like a lot of conversations that they want to have with you, but they feel like they need to control how it goes. So with the knights in reverse and upright, this may be somebody who comes in very directly, but also somebody who comes in a little bit overly passionate, overly confident, maybe even arrogant, like they feel like they deserve you or like they're entitled. So maybe you should know that. Even if this is new, this may be somebody who feels entitled, like they feel like maybe this is in the bag, like I got you, or I'm very attractive, so normally I get what I want. It may play like that, all right? So here's your advice. Surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically change. And then we have prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. All right, so signs we got our Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Gemini, Sag, Virgo, Sag, Aries, Sag again, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and Pisces. All right, so Pile 4, that was y'all reading. Thank y'all for joining me again. I'm gonna try to shoot it again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring out the topic that I was gonna ask about today. I forgot what the topic was. It's in my phone. I think it is, what are people's intentions towards you? Or I think it was, what do people really want from you? Or what do people want from you? It's something like that. Vagabond, noun, person who wanders from place to place without a home or a job. Yep, there we go, something like that. I was thinking of like people who break into places that they probably shouldn't be and sleep there, but maybe it's like somebody, yeah, people who goes from house to house. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. So that's that. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all. I'm gonna slide these timestamps up there real quick for y'all too, and then that'll be about it. Hey, make sure y'all sign. Oh, dang, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm doing a giveaway, but you gotta come on to my Instagram, because that's where I'm gonna be able to like keep track of everybody who like interacts with it. So I'm doing I got like this a sponsor behind me with like a store. They got like a metaphysics store, so they're giving away like stuff like these, like what is it, organs, like homemade. They got some homemade organs. They got crystals. They got sage. There's also a whole sage box, a sage crystal, a healing box, and a calming box. So I wanted to give it away. All right, and they're giving it to me as a giveaway. So I'm intending to give it to 2 people, but I got to do it on my Instagram because that's where I'm able to keep track. of the data, and you need to be able to follow them on Instagram so that way it can confirm that, you know, everybody's participating. So if you could do that favor for me, follow me on Instagram, and then I'm going to do the make a post tomorrow morning about the giveaway, and then you guys could just, you know, get up in there, see what happens, see who wins it, because I know my people are going to win it. Either way, one of y'all going to win it, so it don't even really matter to me. I just can't wait to give it to you. All right. Anyway, y'all, I gotta get going because I'm about to hook up these crab legs for my daughter. Yo, yesterday, y'all, I made some. I gotta do it on Insta. That's the only way I can keep track of it, Monique. The other day, I made some crab stuffed lobster with Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes. Now, they probably don't want to eat Brussels. My daughter probably don't want to eat Brussels sprouts again tonight because she's like, So I guess maybe next time I'll figure out another vegetable. But I like Brussels sprouts. I'll be roasting them joints. They be fire. So anyway, today I'm gonna be doing crab legs with some good butter that I made that I found on Instagram, a recipe. So I'm about to do that. All right. Anyway, y'all, I done rambled enough. Hey, Sherilyn, thanks again. Thanks for rocking and rolling with me. Sure. All right, y'all. So I'm out. Holla.